tonight the explosive charges against this well-known Clarence doctor who treated hundreds of patients in Williamsville. A federal grand jury has now indicted Dr. Eugene Gossi on 114 counts.
Prosecutors say he committed fraud and fueled the opioid addiction crisis right here in Western New York. 7 Eyewitness News was there in September 2014 when the FBI and DEA raided the doctor's offices on College Parkway in Williamsville. But that search was carried out under a sealed warrant, so we didn't know why he was under investigation until today.
Prosecutors say Dr. Gossi turned his pain management clinic into a, quote, modern-day version of a 19th century opium den by directing unqualified staff to sign off on prescriptions and turning his patients into dependents. According to investigators, he oversaw the renewal of 300 illegal prescription renewals a day.
7 Eyewitness News reporter Ed Riley joins us tonight live from outside Dr. Gossi's office with more. Ed.
Well, Jeff, federal officials say Dr. Gossi was turning his patients into opioid addicts, forcing them to come to him for their pain medication. And with the opiate addiction problem getting even worse, investigators say Dr. Gossi was profiting at the community's expense.
Dr. Gossi is accused of creating and directing a vast criminal conspiracy.
After a multi-agency investigation, a federal grand jury has returned a 114-count indictment against Dr. Eugene Gossi from Clarence. The indictment charges the 55-year-old pain doctor of illegally issuing hundreds of thousands of prescriptions since 2006. Those were for controlled substances like oxycodone, fentanyl, and hydrocodone.
It appears that approximately 600 prescriptions a day were coming out of the practice.
Investigators said prescriptions were being handed out even when patients showed signs of addiction. And in a number of cases, the doctor was not even in the country.
Active and personal supervision must take place of the patients, to include the signing of the records. U.S.
Attorney William Hochul said Dr. Gossi set up a technically elaborate office scheme to forge his signature and commit fraud.
It also is alleged that he instructed his staff to keep this precise manner of fraud a secret.
The indictment also accuses Gossi of falsifying training requirements, and the charges mean Dr. Gossi will now lose his DEA license.
Focused upon putting profits ahead of the health of his patients.
Just last week, Gossi and Associates posted this note on its Facebook page saying it was aware of the growing opiate addiction problem and was taking steps to make sure patients were treated in an effective and safe manner.
I loved him. He was a great guy.
But the other part of this story involves his patients. Dr. Gossi's office abruptly shut today, leaving many frustrated and hurting patients in the dark.
I was shocked, just totally shocked.
What about the people who suffered from fibromyalgia or cervical fusions that don't work, or all these other reasons that you need pain management?
Now, we tried to find out what patients should do, but Dr. Gossi's office staff would not open the door or even answer the phone. And the best we could find out is patients should check with their primary care doctor for some advice. Now, Dr. Gossi is scheduled to be in federal court tomorrow afternoon. Live in Williamsville, Ed Riley, 7 Eyewitness News.
All right, thank you very much, Ed. And we just checked the website for Dr. Gossi and Associates. It says right here, at this time, we are uncertain when the office plans to see patients. If you have an appointment scheduled for Wednesday, your appointment is canceled. Please call our office next week at this point to reschedule. Now, 7 Eyewitness News just spoke with another one of Dr. Gossi's patients. She is stepping forward and telling us that the doctor ruined her life. Reporter Sierra Johnson just returned from Salamanca and is putting this story together for us for 7 Eyewitness News at 5:30 and 6.